Pedro Rodriguez Filho, 29 October 1954, 5 March 2023, additionally referred to as Pedrinho Matador, Killer Lila Pedro, Killer Petey, or really Killer Petey, changed into a Brazilian serial killer, spree killer, vigilante, and YouTuber acknowledged for pursuing and killing completely suspected criminals as a teenager among the age of 14 and 19, especially a whole gang in reaction to the homicide of his pregnant girlfriend. Officially sentenced for 71 murders, however, claiming to have killed over 100 drug dealers, rapists, and murderers. He served 34 years in jail, earlier than his launch in 2007. In 2011, Rodriguez changed into imprisoned once more on expenses of inciting rise up and deprivation of liberty. He changed into sentenced to 8 years in jail, however changed into launched once more in 2018, after 7 years on exact behavior. Since his second launch from jail in 2018, after saying himself to be reformed from his self-declared vigilantism as a youngsters and dedicated to now no longer committing any greater crimes, Rodriguez changed into taken into consideration a Brazilian movie star and YouTuber, preserving a YouTube channel known as Pedrinho X Matador, commenting on present-day crimes at the same time as instructing the general public that crook acts aren't something to be proud of. Following Rodriguez's preliminary deliberate 2003 launch, creator Jeff Lindsay commenced publishing a singular collection, approximately a fictional American serial killer, of killers stimulated via way of means of Rodriguez, named Dexter Morgan. The collection's success, at the side of that of its 2006 TV model and 2021 revival, brought about good-sized retrospective media interest being added to Rodriguez, with him turning into across the world acknowledged alternately each as the Brazilian Dexter and the South American Punisher, after the Marvel Comics individual of the equal name. Rodriguez became born on a farm in Santa Rita do Sapucaí, south of Minas Gerais. His cranium had been bruised due to his father kicking his pregnant mother's stomach at some stage in a combat. He claimed he felt the urge to kill for the primary time at age 13. While in a combat with an older cousin, he'd driven the younger guy right into a sugarcane press, nearly killing him, and had taken into consideration leaving him there to die earlier than electing to keep him. Crime spree. At age 14, Rodriguez shot the deputy mayor of Santa Rita do Sapucaí in the front of the Metropolis Quarter for having fired his father, a faculty shield, over accusations of stealing meals from the faculty kitchen, stopping him from gaining new employment, earlier than capturing the safety shield, whom he suspected because the real thief, the usage of his grandfather's shotgun for both. On the run, Rodriguez took safe haven in Mogi das Cruzes, Greater Sao Paulo, in which he started out robbing drug dens and killing drug traffickers, making him a superstar with inside the information media because the vigilante Pedrinho Matador, Lil Petey Killer. Rodriguez quickly met Maria Aparecida Olympia, nicknamed Botinha, and started out dwelling together. Rodriguez took at the responsibilities of the deceased in a nearby Avenue gang and become quickly forced to dispose of a few rivals, killing 3 ex-cronies. Botinha had become pregnant together along with his infant, however, become murdered rapidly thereafter via way of means of a rival gang leader. Still underage, Rodriguez escaped, taking place a revenge killing spree via way of means of monitoring down and killing each member of the rival gang. 2. On 24 May 1973, on the age of 18, Rodriguez became arrested for the primary time and lived in jail maximum of his grown-up years. Police facts display that he became as soon as transported in a car with some other prisoner, each handcuffed. During transport, Rodriguez killed the opposite inmate without the police noticing. When they opened the auto door and noticed the opposite prisoner become dead, Rodriguez stated he did it due to the fact the person become a rapist. Although he becomes sentenced to 126 years imprisonment, he become to be launched in 2003 due to the fact Brazilian regulation on the time prohibited everybody from spending greater than 30 years at the back of bars, revised to 40 years in 2019. After staying in jail for 34 years, Rodriguez become launched on 24 April 2007, and he becomes suggested to have moved to Fortaleza in Ceará. Second jail sentence and launch. On 15 September 2011, Rodriguez become arrested at his rural domestic in Balneario Camboriú, in which he labored as a caretaker. He becomes sentenced to 8 years on expenses, which include rebellion and deprivation of liberty, dedicated whilst he become detained in Sao Paulo. He became launched for correct behavior on 10 December 2018 after 7 years. YouTube career. Following his second launch from jail in 2018, after saying himself to be retired from his self-declared vigilantism as a kid, and formally dedicated now no longer to devote any greater crimes, Rodriguez have become a YouTuber, preserving a YouTube channel referred to as Pedrinho X Matador. Commenting on cutting-edge crimes, campaigning in opposition to gang violence, and coaching the general public now no longer to be happy with Crook X. At approximately 10 a.m. on 5 March 2023, Rodriguez changed into shot and killed via way of means of guys firing from an automobile in Mogi das Cruzes, who then fled in every other automobile. No suspects had been arrested. In famous culture, following his preliminary deliberate 2003 release, Rodriguez changed into the important idea for Dexter Morgan, the anti-hero protagonist of the 2004 Dexter EEE book collection, written via way of means of Jeff Lindsay, in addition to its 2006 TV collection variation of the identical call via way of means of James Manos Jr., wherein he's often portrayed via way of means of Michael C. Hall, who received a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a television series or Drama and Television Critics Association Award for Individual Achievement in Drama, and changed into nominated 5 instances for a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series for his portrayal of the character, earlier than reprising his position as Dexter with inside the 2021-22 Revival Collection, Dexter New Blood via way of means of Clyde Phillips. The fulfillment of the unconventional collection and Showtime TV franchise, moreover, caused Rodriguez obtaining the brand new global media nickname of the Brazilian Dexter. Because of the listing of crimes and his conduct in jail, Rodriguez joined the listing of killers quoted via way of means of author Ilana Casoy with inside the EE book Serial Killers, Made in Brazil. The ebook tells testimonies of murderers like Marcelo Costa de Andrade and Francisco da Costa Rocha.